tips for adapting during and after the lockdown would be, number one is future-proof your initiatives. Now's a great time to come up with new ideas and reactive initiatives for your business to cope during the lockdown. We, for instance, started a try before you buy scheme where customers will receive in the post some product samples to experience before they commit to their purchase. In launching this, we wanted to make sure that it matched our current business ethos. It would work regardless of the lockdown, and it also complemented our existing offering, so it was something that we could continue long after the lockdown had ended. The second one would be to leverage your community, connect and communicate with your customers and your suppliers to support them and also collaborate during this time. Our business was built on in-person events, which had to switch to be virtual ones. And by reaching out to our partners, we've managed to widen our network and increase our audience size in the process. And the third one would be put yourself out there on whatever marketing channels you have for your business. I personally never saw myself as the face of my brand, but I think now more than ever people are looking for connections. They're looking for businesses and people to support now and after this is over. And actually it's something that I can't believe I didn't do from the beginning for my business.
As a small business, we've been fortunate that we have been able to act quickly and adapt. We've got relatively low overheads, which has enabled us to change things quickly. I think going forward, digital marketing and online is definitely going to be a focus for us, and our direct-to-consumer offering. There's a lot of unknown at the moment, but what we do know is that online shopping is here to stay.
My first tip is be patient. You don't have to go out there and you don't have to raise millions and millions of pounds right now. You don't have to spend millions of pounds on marketing. There are lots of people out there, lots of other businesses that are looking to strengthen partnerships and build new partnerships right now. People have time on their hands. So look up what partners you could bring on board right now and how that could help your business grow organically through partnerships instead of having to spend millions of pounds on marketing. Ultimately, the fundraising sphere for VCs and angels is going to be very, very different after this COVID lockdown, and especially in particular with different industries such as travel, which has been heavily hit during this lockdown. My second tip would be look from the outside in and not look from the inside out. As founders, we can often be very tunnel visioned and focus, which is a great thing, don't get me wrong, on what we want to do. But sometimes these pandemics will kick up very, very different ideas that you might not be seeing. So surround yourself with a great team, listen to the team as well. Surround yourself with a great board and surround yourself with people that you trust as well. Because actually listen to their suggestions. Whilst it's not something necessarily that you saw yourself doing when you first started the business, it might be something that actually could build a different opportunity for you. You don't have to pivot completely. You can just add bits to your business and take the existing infrastructure. Take us, for example, at Sherpa, we launched in 7 days a business called Deliver My Parcel, which took our existing infrastructure and opened a parcel comparison website, as we knew that the only industry, or one of the only industries to survive during this lockdown, was logistics.
What we learned from trading through the 2008 recession is that though recession is a scary word, what it actually means is you're trading through a time of turbulence and change. The good news is that small businesses are so much better at managing change. Also, customers want to spend money with small companies, especially if they're local. So because we got caught out so badly in 2008, what we've done already is we've gone through and look at what we're spending. If it's possible, we've cut it. Unless it's absolutely necessary for the running of our company, we have cancelled all payments. So have a look what you spent in the last year, cancel what you can, and so you can manage what's going out. That's the negative bit. The positive bit is how you can actually present your company in a niche. What makes you different? We changed from selling ordinary toys to handmade and fair trade toys. You need a niche, it means you know direct competition and you can communicate quickly and easily what you do. Then reach out with that message. Go to local press, they're dying for local news at the moment, especially if it's positive. If you're local, there's apps like Nextdoor. Just get your message out whichever way you can. And remember, there's lots of companies who can trade quite competently in a recession. Some really thrive, and that could be you. Good luck.